So today we're making Kirju Koer, which is an Estonian dessert, which translates to like colorful dog, which...
Yeah, that's literally word for translation of it.
So, simple ingredients. We have like butter cookies, I guess, basically.
You're not showing it.
Oh, I'm not. Oh. Butter cookies, which when I made this in the States, I didn't find them, so I just made my own. I just looked up like butter cookie recipe or something like that.
Just cookies like that.
Yeah. And then marmalade, which is like...
Chilies.
Yeah, like a fruit candy kind of. I looked up how to make them myself, but I decided against that. It was too complicated. So instead I don't know if you happen to live by a Mega Foods, which is unlikely, but I went to Mega Foods and I bought some there. They have like a European section. So if you have like any grocery store with like a European section, they may have it. And then...
But people also use like raisins instead of chilies.
Don't do that. But don't torture yourself. But you could use like gummy bears maybe. That might be a sin.
Yeah, I mean, you could do gummy bears. I guess that's the closest thing to it.
Yeah. You could do gummy bears.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be too bad. And then butter is just butter.
Yeah, just a 82% one.
Yeah.
Which I guess...
In the States, admittedly, like, here this is like the cheapest of the cheap. But in the States, like 82% butter is not the cheapest one.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know, if you can get like Irish butter or whatever, I think that's pretty much the best one you can get in America. Like, because it is such a large amount of the ingredient is butter, it does affect the taste, and I would definitely consider getting good tasting butter. And then cocoa powder and sugar, just like table sugar.
Yeah.
So how do we do this?
So I like to use a pot because it has this flat bottom. It's easy to use to crush the cookies. So first we need 180 grams of cookies, which it used to be just one baggage, but baggages have gotten smaller.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
So you need more than just one baggage. Let's see. Oh, that's close.
Nice.
Okay.
180 grams. Then you just break it up.
Yeah. I usually just start with this. Breaking it into small pieces like that. And then I move on to use this tool, which we usually use to mash potatoes, but it works with cookies too. I've also used food processor.
Processor, yeah, food processor.
But I think that it just makes cookies too fine. And you just want to have some chunks like that too.
Yeah. I remember when I did it in the States, I like chopped it all up nicely with a knife.
That's looking pretty good.
Okay. So yeah, it's like pretty crummy really, but
Yeah.
like some chunks too.
Yeah, like a few chunks like that is totally fine.
Okay.
Then next you mix in the sugar and cocoa powder. So just 1 tablespoon of sugar.
Oh.
since like chilies are already so sweet,
And the cookies also are sugary.
so like, I don't even like just very tiny bit of sugar. And then 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And this is a popular dessert for kids' parties. Yeah. Basically, it's pretty simple to make, and I guess parents like to make it with their kids.
That makes sense.
And yeah. I made it for my 18th birthday, and I actually made it for Dinah's birthday a couple of years ago. So it's a easy birthday cake, I guess. And well, then you just mix this. Okay. And then the recipe says to grate the butter in here, which I guess you could do that, but I'm kinda lazy. So I just slice it finely.
Just like with a spoon or something. Oh, I see.
You can use a spoon. So you need 100 grams of butter.
I made this for like a little get together after I got back from Estonia the first time when I went back to America, and people really liked it. So this isn't one of those like weird European desserts that only Europeans like.
And then we'll add the chilies. Which here, I don't know,
They smell good.
looks small enough.
Yeah, when I got them in America, they were like these big round ones, so I chopped them up.
Yeah,
But yeah, these look fine.
yeah, here they're like tiny, so.
Yeah. The whole thing?
Yep,
This is how many
that's
grams?
150 grams. And then you just mix it up.
Nice.
So, I guess some people make them into balls, which you could do that. Make them
Interesting.
into balls and have them like bite size, or make them into cake pops.
Oh, really? Cake pops. And yeah, I guess you could like cover them in chocolate or something too.
Yeah, but that's not what we do. We just put it in a plastic wrap and make it just, I don't know, what do you call that shape?
Round. Like a...
There we go.
a loaf.
Yeah, loaf is a good word. Just something like that. And I mean, if you need it for a birthday cake, then I've just made a double batch for those. But it's just fine for now.
Should I like try and like compress it in here? Twist it tight or just like...
Maybe that's
This is good. Okay.
And then we will just put it in the fridge for a couple of hours to set.
Nice. Beautiful.
Okay. So it has been in the fridge for about 2.5 hours.
Sure.
And It's pretty solid now. So let's unwrap it. There we go. And then to serve it, you just cut some slices. Something like that.
I put it thinner, but that's just me.
Okay. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, let's see what it looks like. Pretty.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, so you can see cookie chunks and chilies here. Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. That's the Kirju Koer.